That same guy that I was helping with the friend who wanted to go low quality. He fuck, what was I gonna say? He was telling that he was, had been looking at it and stuff and getting into streaming and stuff, and he was like, my friend does this and with money and earning money and getting viewers and stuff. And I said, can I give you a pro tip? And he said, yes. I said, I've been streaming for a very long time. I said, and I've had phases that I went through. And I said, and when I cared about money and how many viewers I had, I hated. I absolutely hated streaming. And I said, I would hate when it would be time to turn the camera on. I said, I just absolutely loathed it when you start looking at that. I said, recently, I'll look at viewer numbers, but don't care about them near as much. I said, I stream every single day, multiple times a day, and have tons of fun doing it. And he said, I did notice streams that, like, I couldn't see my viewer counter. I have a lot more fun. I said, it's true, dude. And I said, when you have more fun, more people are gonna watch. And he said, that's hard to do, though, not look at your viewer counter. I said, oh, it's very hard to do. I said, but if you do it, you have a hell of a lot more fun.
Ting. Ting. First by Devlin.
What?
What's up, Devlin? Good evening.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you this. So I told you the girl at the smoke shop said she doesn't smoke weed. When she handed me this, I picked it up and it had those nugs that look like that in it. I said, holy shit, this is so purple, it's almost black. And she went, oh my God, I'm sorry. Let me look for another one. I said, no, that's not a bad thing. And she went, oh, really? I said, yeah, that was like oh shit, purple weed, awesome. She was like, oh, I just don't see many of them. Many of them look purple. I said, I know, but it's rare. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I don't really smoke weed. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
She was like, I thought when you said, oh, this is black, it was like, this has mold all over it or something.
No, give me that. Give me that one.
Yeah, she started to put it back in the camera. I was like, whoa. No.
Not much, Devlin. Fixing to get our smoke on. How about you? I need to tomorrow try to get us to sign the lease renewal so we keep living here.
You need me for that?
Maybe. I might just type in your name and that's fine.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Sky, hi.
Hell yeah.
We'll join you soon.
Mm-hmm. You carry this?
Yeah.
Cool. I think. What kind of pipe you want?
I'll take snake. Okay. I put a new screen in it. Yeah, I broke into the new screens.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
When I smoked at like 4.
Oh, the screens were in with.
Yeah. The screens.
I was thinking the screens were in one of the things I just brought in.
No. Do you need one?
You don't know anybody we could sell these to. I literally don't plan on eating them.
Here you go. You need one?
I don't.
Well, cool.
Thank you, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, a cool little tin that came in.
Yeah. And then in a bag inside the tin.
All right, let's go outside. Devlin, we'll see you out there.
Thanks for enabling us, Dublin.
Majorly.
Oh, yay. The projector is working on the first try this
I
time.
noticed that. That was wild. Ah, shit. Could you bring the vape?
Ow.
Hey, I keep slamming that door open and shut.
It's so easy to open and shut now.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're overdoing it. Hey Google, turn on the tower fan.
Bloop, bloop.
I'll turn it down when I sit down.
What?
I'll turn it onto a lower speed.
There's only one lower.
Exactly. It's still lower.
Okay. Pop.
Talking about bing bop boom bop boom bop bam. Type of shit Monty wouldn't understand.
That woman is so fucking funny. Holy shit. And the I love the crowd. Them going, oh my god. I laughed out loud at the what's the point? I'll never be as skinny as a 10-year-old.
Oh. Didn't know that joke was going there.
Somebody, when I read a comment on her one time that said, I would love to see her and Anthony Jeselnik go on tour together. It's like, oh, that would be good.
Oh.
What? What?
Why is it so blue?
I don't know. That's weird.
That's Kick.
Doesn't matter. Close the ear and open it back.
Aren't you glad I said something for once?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like, oh, it just must be my phone being stupid.
Finally.
Sorry for my titty. Nothing but boob in the camera. That's better.
Aaron was just being dumb.
Yeah.
It likes to do that sometimes. Delvin already gave us a countdown, right?
Yes.
How convenient.
His name's already on the board?
It is.
Indeedly. Devlin is the man.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man with the plan to smoke, the plan to toke.
I had an idea. Toxic Kitten was making clips the other day of stream, and they were getting like decent amounts of views. I thought I should put a bounty on well-performing clips. Be like, if you make a clip and it gets 300 views, I give you $5.
Nice.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Just call me Token Dev. Lol.
It would be crowdsourcing marketing. I mean, the one he clipped the other day's got 915 views on it. I'm like, God damn, man.
Right?
It's not even entertaining, at least not to me. I didn't think it was that interesting, but 915 views. Listen, it's literally, when I said this, Clover got a first. Holy shit.
Oh, this far in the stream.
This fall. We got first place on our first game, and they were happy. Well, I bet so. In first place in the first game.
Bunch of first going on right there.
1,000 views. I just don't know what's popular, I guess. Because I looked at that, I was like, is that clippable?
Was that clip worthy?
Apparently so.
So yeah, hey, we'll take it. Right?
Yeah. Like I said.
These are free marketing.
Yeah. That's my biggest problem with growing on Twitch. I'm too damn lazy to do marketing. If I were to do TikTok and shit, I would.
Yeah, if you were to like do
faster.
some edits of some sort or whatever.
Yeah, but oh god.
Or submit to like what's that one we did for when you fell in the wheelchair? You doing the wheelie? It was like a fail army or something like that. Fail.
Oh, live stream fails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was the time Rez was popping a wheelie, Devlin, and we were just having a casual conversation, and then he fell backwards, and we all just kind of looked at him and carried on the conversation like he didn't fall backwards and just bust his ass on the cement.
Mm-hmm. Well, Moscato is a white wine, but it's not one you'd want to cook with.
Yeah. And Choco's like, told you that would happen, or whatever she said, something along those lines or something like that.
Well, your reaction goes blam. This.
I had to finish my sentence.
Uh-huh. I'll forever know that Moscato's a white wine, but you shouldn't cook with it.
You wouldn't want to put it in mac and cheese.
Look how dark that wheat is.
Move.
You stopped. Oh. I thought you turned the oscillation off.
No, yes, I did stop it.
No, I was like, that's not gonna blow up.
That does look pretty dark and cool. I smoked the stuff that wasn't Jacker.
Now you want me to pack it for you?
But it was in that other thing.
Cozy Kush?
No. It was the one that was in the little glass jar.
Oh,
But it wasn't
yeah.
the Jack one.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But that's what I had smoked when I smoked earlier today. I went, it was funny, but also extremely lazy of me. I was like, I feel like gaming. I went to my computer because I was like, I'm gonna probably play Rune Factory on the computer. And then I got to the computer and I was like, the controller is all the way in the bedroom or living room. And I was like, I don't feel like going to go get that now. So I just didn't game. And I was like, the motivation is gone.
I had some bitch woman today. I was helping her daughter get a new phone.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been it had been going back and forth for a while, and part of the thing we talked about was she had come to the store by herself because her mom always wants to interject and stuff like that.
Oh, imagine that.
And we were talking, and her boyfriend goes, Tasha, there's your mom. And she was walking in Best Buy, and
How old was this girl? Okay.
Yeah, and then the mom comes in. We all start laughing, you know, because it's the situation, you know.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this. And we were laughing, and the mom had the just bitchiest look on her face, and me, Brandon, the coworker, and both of them were all, you know, laughing. And she's, why are y'all laughing at me? And what's so funny? And
Oh, like when she comes up.
yeah, and you know, we're trying to explain it, and I said, man, I wish people laugh like that when I enter a room. That must be nice, just to bring joy to the place. It's just kind of irritating. And I said, oh. And the daughter went, mama. And then I said, all right. And the mood was brought down, and everybody sort of somber again. I'm like, and I can see it's a bitch and a half.
I see why you came here by yourself now.
Yeah, her mom had walked off, and then I had to go do something else while Brandon was still helping. And I said, hey, I said, I got to do something. I said, I'm going to leave you with Brandon. I said, good luck with your new phone, and even more luck with your mom. And she laughed. She said, thank you.
Can I have a lighter, please?
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, woman. You...
Tube man did not work.
Echo Starsky. We have not
there it
seen
is.
Echo Starsky in a while.
And
what the hell is up?
And Kick is working fast on.
Well, let's not talk about it. It might decide to rebel.
Right. Thank you, Echo Starsky. Oh, he's hyping it up in chat.
Yay! Thank you for some W's.
Turn me up. Turn me on. I don't know if that's how it goes.
I don't see turn me on.
I know it's not on there. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm good, Echo. You don't have to turn her on. I'm fine if you don't do that.
Oh, I love the twerking the chick from Bob's Burger. Whose name I can't remember at this very second. Tina? No.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
You want to hear something fucking crazy? This is not really related, but it was so insane. There was a Hispanic family walking around work today.
Hey.
There was a Hispanic family walking around work. It was like mom, dad, and two kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just browsing stuff. Some crazy old guy we thought he was following him around, and then we kept an eye on him. He was following them around, and about the time we got to him to confront him, be like, yo, don't fucking follow customers around. He confronted the Hispanic parents whether they had papers for their kids.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. My boss and warehouse boss immediately got on him, and they trespassed him, called the cops, and then egged him on racistly enough to where the cops managed to get there before he got. We were like, what the fuck, did that just happen? Yeah, he went up and was harassing them about making sure their kids were legal and stuff, and calling them anchor babies and things like that. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Holy shit. Well, thanks for looking out for that family.
Yeah.
I was worried this was going to be he tried to take the child story, but it was just as bad.
That we thought that might be a case or something like that. So we had
the cameras on him and stuff.
well, we had the cameras on him, and we also had without going into names, the two biggest guys in the store standing next to the door. Just in case somebody tried to make a break.
Right.
Not doing this or anything, just standing next to the door just in case. see a dude running out with a Hispanic kid, you know, then we'll tackle. All right,
let's get the show on the road.
Yeah.
Thanks, Devlin. This is to you. 15 minutes later. Take your sip.
All right, this one's to Devlin.
You know how I've said I hate going into the Walmart on Rivers because someone always approaches me. Choco hates going to the little Walmart that's closest to her because she's like, someone always like says something to me while I'm trying to shop or ask me a question, and I'm just like, stranger danger. It's like, please, I just want to shop and be left alone.
Today, okay. Hack, cough, hack. Splashed out, closed.
It was me.
Oh.
I was sitting at my computer today, not yours. When I was smoking
on here.
Oh, well, I don't even touch that one either.
I like how you agreed for a second. You're like, oh. What?
I don't touch your shit. What are you talking about?
1 second. I've got to relay some information to Clover. And when you look fucking 15.
Great.
Oh, that's I wouldn't be checking her.
All right, we're back.
Yes. Oh, that was funny though. I was about wiping tears. I was told the other day, the whole store always knows when somebody landed a joke with you. I said, no, me.
Oh.
I said, what? And I said, you can hear you laugh all the way across the store. I said, oh, that is true. I said, when something will hit funny, I said, my laugh is,
You could fall.
yeah, I'll give a, you know, like one of those. And he said, I've heard you in the warehouse before, and I've been in appliances. I'm sorry. I am a loud person. You are a loud person, but it's all right. I cannot stand when people fucking mumble and then you tell them to talk louder and they don't talk louder. And I don't mean you on stream. I mean like...
I was about to say, well, I'm
No.
like, well, I'm fucking sorry.
No, I mean like when I'm like, all right, we got your TV, we got the sound system. Was this everything for you? What'd you say, sir? Check. Could you talk just a little? I can't hear real well. I'm very sorry. Finance, do protection. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Can I see your ID? There's no way you're not doing that to be aggravating. I'm not the first person who couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, every single other person you've talked to today
Yeah.
kept going. What'd you say?
Yeah. I swear.
I swear that was not pointed at you. That was pointed at...
Okay.
No, people who you're like, I can't make out what you're saying. What? And then just continue to talk low.
There's someone at my job that when he talks, it looks like his mouth doesn't move. So.
Oh, that's right. I can't even lip read.
So yeah, it's like, what? And then also when you say something to him, sometimes it's a huh.
Ugh. At least give me a do what now. You know?
Like, which part of that confused you? Do I have to repeat all of it or just like a certain part?
Yeah.
But I swear he's the one that's the same person though. Of like, I've sent step-by-step instructions of how to find this thing and do this. I don't know how to do that. You just do it for me. No. Do it yourself.
Yeah. Learned helplessness.
I need a different lighter. Feel my thumb, like right here.
Why do you keep pushing right? Right here?
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel
There's
like
the callus.
the callus from flicking the lighter?
Oh, is that what that's from?
Yeah.
Do I have one? No. Zippo isn't as rough as one of those though.
Yeah.
You don't have to press down as hard. I got me a hell of a callus right there though. Jesus, H Christmas. There, and there. Like down the bottom of my thumb.
By the bottom of your thumb.
Well, the bottom
Oh,
of my
the-
knuckle. Yeah, right down here.
Going down. Rolling.
Rolling. Is that not what you were referencing?
No.
Oh. Did we watch Blues Brothers?
We did.
Yeah.
That is one of the movies that we have happened to watch.
And that's one of the greatest of all time. So what kind of music y'all play here? Oh, we got both kinds, country and western. I love that movie. Second one sucked ass. Blues Brothers 2000. Ugh, that was bad. A large portion is it didn't have John Belushi in it. It had his brother Jim Belushi, who, like, I'm sorry, Jim Belushi, but all the talent in those brothers were one person.
Fair enough. Who was the one that was tall?
Jim Belushi. He's still alive. John Belushi was like,
Short one.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That at the end he finally takes off his glasses, sunglasses, and
for Princess Leia.
yeah. It was so funny because he took off his glasses and I was kind of like, I mean, I guess his face is okay. And then she was like, I can't be mad. And I was just like, oh.
Drops her in the mud.
I was like, he's got some talent somewhere.
He's a musician.
That is true.
Just the music in that movie was so good, and it had so many. I wonder how a comedy managed to get that many huge name blues artists. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they had I can't think of the damn guy's name. Who's the blind piano player?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. I kept thinking Stevie Ray. Stevie Wonder. Yeah, they had him.
There's Ray Charles, who's
Yes.
also blind.
It was Ray Charles. They had
Oh, okay. Stevie Wonder's the keyboarder, and I think Ray Charles is the piano.
Yeah. They had
I got Bud.
Dude, nice.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's been a while since Just Me got Bud.
Yo.
Yeah, they had Ray Charles. They had fucking Aretha Franklin. I can't think of the guy's name, but
This is ZZ Top people, right?
no,
No.
not the same song.
I'm glad he knew which one I was thinking of, though. LaGrange.
Yeah, no.
I'm also a little drunk. ZZ Top. Yeah, LaGrange.
Oh, everything, most every time, but I might be mistaken. Oh.
Sorry, I forgot that we were talking about like souls and jazz people, not rock.
I mean, to be fair, that's where that came from.
Sure.
If it weren't for all the people I just mentioned, my favorite music wouldn't exist. Yeah, I love that song. I can play Sharp Dressed Man. Oh, nice.
Girl, go crazy, not a sharp dressed man. I probably messed up the drum part. Whatever.
I like cheap sunglasses because that's all I wear. Ones that are $1. There you go. If I can find them.
W do.
Yeah.
We got four Raven Ravy thingies. He's in a better mood today.
I remember that one time, I had just dropped acid and we had headed to the park. And then I couldn't fucking see, staring at the sky. We had to go to Iga and buy sunglasses. You remember that?
Yeah.
I was throwing cornhole and dirt that was on the bag, landing my. Oh! Oh! Dude,
Ouch.
don't scratch his fucking cornea.
Did you wash it out or did you touch your eyeballs?
Go. That's good.
Man, I can't throw things. My throwing aim sucks. I couldn't do cornhole. I couldn't do darts. I can't play baseball. Or any of the balls, really.
I was a hell of a first baseman. It's because I'm long. I was like crazy good at like.
Oh. Couldn't throw tonight for shit. Horseshoe.
Back when I played Little League, I was always first baseman.
I mean, you've seen me bowl. Bowl is just throwing things low. You fucking fad. Every time. First baseman. You catch the balls.
I'm great with balls.
Your long arms, you're a good catcher.
No. Oh, he said dirt landing in your eye. I was gonna say I shot myself in the eye with a rubber band one time.
Oh.
Directly into the eyeball.
Ooh.
You
saw it coming.
Yeah.
And then it hit you.
Well, do you want to hear what fucking happened?
What happened?
It didn't come from somebody else.
Oh, it's for myself.
I did this. And I mean, literally that close to I was lining it up to shoot my dad with it.
That's what you get.
And it fell off the front of my thing and went directly. I mean, obviously I didn't have time to blink.
You're aiming, so.
It was stretched out that far.
Oh no.
Directly into my
rubber or like hair tie scrunch.
Rubber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Waiting for my stomach to settle before you smoke. That's a good idea. You're crossfade.
I cried very hard. That hurt so fucking bad.
I'm sorry, I'm
I
laughing.
swelled up so bad.
I laugh at your pain.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was one of the. I ain't got time to go to the doctor. This was like Christmas morning. We were at my grandmother's house already, and you know, she was like cooking and stuff.
How old were you?
Probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the time I ran into a stop sign?
No, but I just pictured that. That was funny.
Okay. So imagine
that sounds like it hurts. It did hurt.
Yeah.
Very badly.
Imagine this. So one morning, I'm in like 2nd grade. I'm waiting for the bus to come around, and we're all waiting for the bus, and it's a bunch of kids. You know, there's like, I don't know, maybe 6 of us, 7 of us. And we decided to play tag, and I'm running, and I look behind me at the person who's chasing me, and just as I start to look forward back, I ran basically full 6-7-year-old speed.
Full tilt.
And this wasn't a stop sign that was like a metal circular pole. This was a stop sign that was a wooden, like 2x4 long post.
Clunk.
Yeah. My whatever vein that goes right here by the side of your eyeball or whatever basically swelled up, and I started crying, and that is when the bus came.
Oh no.
So I had to get on the bus crying, and then my face is just starting to swell.
Yeah.
And then the bus driver was like, go to the office and go see a nurse. And they called my mom, and my mom had to come get me from school that day. Basically as soon as I got to school, I had to end up like she gave me some ice to put on my face, basically.
That's school nurse. That's so funny. The school nurse was my mom.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. She was the receptionist. She was the school nurse.
Weed.
If some kid came in. Also, our medicine, I bet, was so much more lenient than y'all. If some kid came in and was like, you know, yo, my head hurts. She was like, oh, here, have some Tylenol. But she'd placebo people sometimes. Kids would they'd say they had an upset stomach to come get some Tums to get out of class and stuff. And she had sweet tarts.
No. Oh, instead of Tums.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
That's got to be illegal. Placeboing people?
What if one of them's diabetic or whatever?
Well, it was small enough to where she knew that, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
she was a receptionist. She had everybody's medical stuff.
True. I almost got folded by a clothesline. What?
Clothesline. Chasing my dog. I pretty much had a slide baseball style.
Ooh, I'm glad you did not get clotheslined by a clothesline.
Yeah. Have
Well,
you?
folded, so I think maybe it was lower than his neck.
Yeah. Have you ever been clotheslined? By a clothesline?
No.
My grandmother's house, there was a fucking clothesline, and it had teeny tiny little green clothesline on it. And
I know exactly what you mean.
yeah, and I would be running, and in the summer it would blend in with the fucking grass. Not bad clothesline per person. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I ran slam into it. I was running away from
Oh shit! It was a person. I'm sorry, just me. You almost ran into the clothesline.
Morgan, you know?
More, yeah.
Me and my brother and her were playing. Holy shit. We were playing tag.
Oh.
You.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But we were playing tag in my grandma's front yard, and I was fucking booking it towards the blackberry patch. And I was looking backwards, watching my brother chase me, and then I was like, down on the ground. That really fucking hurt. I was like,
It got your throat.
luckily, it wasn't a direct throat hit. It hit me about right here, and just me doing this sort of straightened up my throat. I imagine a direct throat hit would have been, oh my god, it's like so much worse. But it took me down. Morgan was like, oh my god, are you okay? Levi was like, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit, that's funny.
I was in the bathroom at a restaurant one time, and right when I was about to leave the bathroom, my sister opens up the door because I had just unlocked it, and she was on her way in. But I was standing in front of the door, and the doorknob hits me right in my eye. So then, of course, I start crying because I'm like 5. Excuse me. And she's like, I didn't mean to.
Pulling some GBs. What's some GBs?
Yeah, what's that?
One time.
Gravity bomb.
Oh, nice. We should make a gravity ball. Angel has she's such a good storyteller, but she can tell this story about she used to GM a Best Buy, and she said one morning she was getting ready for work and she fell, and her face smashed into the door.
Ooh.
And like went down, doorknob caught her and stuff. And she went to work. She said she left, it was still dark. She said when she got to work, it was, like swole up black and stuff on her eye. she said to talk to HR and stuff.
I swear I fell on the door.
Yeah, she said I seriously had
Nobody
to go
pushed me.
And they were like, you're not. You're.
Blink twice.
Yeah. She said they were interviewing her about like, now Scott's not beating you. She's like, I swear I fell into the door.
This is a safe space.
Exactly. Meanwhile, you haven't met Scott, but he's one of the biggest hippies I know.
Yeah.
He says it's so funny. He says he hates hippies, but then he's one of the biggest hippies that I know. Man, I hate hippies. Let's go fucking run through the woods and let me teach you about a creek. No, don't kill that bug. Man, I hate hippies. I'm like,
he's a different kind. He's a nature guy.
yeah.
Well,
He was the other half of my musical education.
Yeah. You know what's surprising to me is my nephew Elliot, who's going to school for forestry. And it surprises me because when he was a child, like 4, whatever, I remember him being he was like, his pencils had to be all straight and lined up. And I was like, huh. And he didn't like to get dirty. And one time I was like, oh, let me have a sip of your drink. And I took a little sip of his drink and he did not like that. And cried. And I was like, oh my God, child. Anyways, now he's all grown up. And yeah, he went to school for forestry and is trying to and he's like, I know the width of my arm span, so I can judge how long or how their circumference, whatever, a tree is when I hug it.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh, you nature nerd.
That's
He's
awesome.
like, I want to be a ranger. I'm like, that is cool. I remember when you were a baby. And cried when I drank your milk.
I know one hippie. He hasn't cut his hair since high school. He's 60 something now. Damn.
Oh wow.
I identify with the hippies in my family a hell of a lot more than the rest of them.
I wouldn't say anyone in my family is a hippie per se, but we've got the more open-minded people side, and then we've got the people who are just like, I don't want to be around society.
I mean, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Me, you, and the dog gonna get and Lucy gonna get a whole bunch of land just right in the middle of it.
Yeah. It's like I found out one of my cousins, him and his wife, they like have their own vegetable garden and stuff, and I made this dress and stuff, and I'm like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
So homesteady.
You think you can make clothes from scratch?
No.
It does look hard.
I can kinda sew, but not really. I can fix a button and maybe close up a little hole. But then even the closing up of the little hole is gonna look like shit. It's gonna be like, haha. I used to try to make pillows out of like t-shirts and stuff as my like Mother's Day gifts to my mom when I was a kid. I'd like cut up t-shirts and stuff them with things, and then I'd sew them, not even tucking in the thing to sew, so it had like a big frill because I did not like tuck it in and sew it, and it was all in the edge. But I did like a pillow. I did like a heart pillow once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was just, it was not the tightest job. So it kind of broke apart eventually.
Okay.
That's about as sewy as I get. So I kind of want to, that's why cross stitch is an interesting concept for me, but I'm like, well, I'm just doing a pattern. It's not, let me get these things to stick together.
Right.
It's more like, let me make this neat design. Anyways.
I've sewn before. I've made paintball gear.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I had
Your ghillie suit or something?
I bought that ghillie suit.
Oh.
I had a mask that was black. I wanted to add some camo to it because I used it for woods ball. And yeah, I bought some camo fabric and sewed it onto it so it had more of a hood to it.
Oh, okay. I bet that guy had some really long hair. Sorry, I know you said that like a while back, but it was just like, it kind of came back to me and I'm like, man, that's long hair.
Well, it also probably not stops growing, but slows down, since it's going to become more likely that a piece of hair will fall out, you know, be replaced by one a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
I mean, his hair was down to his ankles. Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. Here, let me shed my winter coat. We do hair Picasso art in the shower.
Gross.
I remember the day that I actually did leave some hair on the wall, and you were like, please don't. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Thank you for asking. I shall try not to.
I
can't help it if it just happens, but I won't specifically be like, oh.
My thought process is, normally, yes, the woman in the relationship would have that excuse. Because, oh, I got a lot of hair to deal with. But if I manage to not do it,
oh, there's roaches in his hair. Oh, no.
oh, ugh. All that coolness just left. All that sick assness was just negated.
I was like, I hope he at least, like, ponytails it up or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess he's the I wouldn't say dirty hippie, but if there's roaches in his hair. There's roaches in his hair. Oh, I have so much stories about him, some I can't say on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, we're just like, we want to live our own lives amongst the woods, naked. That's our kind of hippie.
Hell yeah. Good Lord, that sounds perfect.
But I'm like, I need a decent grocery store within a 45-minute drive radius, though.
I'm down with 45 minutes.
Okay, a decent grocery store, not the Quick Mart that happens to have bacon.
I'm down with it.
Okay.
You look at it like this. You could get to the IGA from the lake in 45 minutes. I'm fine with that distance away.
Yeah, when you think about it. Can I have the water you had?
Mm-hmm.
But it looks okay.
Food line okay, because I have 115 miles. I mean, hey, if you want to hit the food line, that's
Food line's good.
5 minutes more.
Or less, depending which direction you're coming from.
True. My town has 2 stores. That's it. That's nice. Is one a food line? Oh no, because it's 50 miles away.
Your town technically had 2 stores. You were just on the outskirts of your town, basically. Dollar General and a gas station.
Does it count as living in the town if you live 15 minutes from it?
Ow, my finger. Dollar General. I don't mind that for the non-food products. I just like, in my experience with Dollar General, their food products are a little on the questionable side.
I never find anything I'm looking for.
In the like not the frozen food sections, not the.
Well, their
box.
snacks are always like the sketchy ass versions of stuff too. Like I can see what they were going for, but
I'm gonna have spend over $1,000 here. I mean, if that's what you have in town, that's what you got.
That's true, yeah.
Remember when we went to
I was just
rented
thinking
that place, and that's where we went to get our food as the Dollar General that was up the road, because that was the closest thing the first night after driving for however many hours it was.
There were $15 million generals through there. You remember that?
And to be fair, they had decent stuff in that store. So that was one of the ones where it's like a better experiences.
That was not like a normal Dollar General.
Right.
They had like a frozen section.
Yeah.
Most Dollar Generals.
They knew what was happening around. They were like, yeah, there's not nothing around for a long while. Better get it while you're here.
Mm-hmm.
They were cool folks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's nice to just get paper plates and stuff. Now that's true. Because they're
the non-perishables. The non-perishables. That's the word I was looking for. It's the not refrigerated items. But yeah, they had a whole frozen like section, like pizzas and bacon and eggs and milk and stuff like that.
I can watch it. They're also good for finding really deep cuts as far as book finds go. The Alien Chronicles.
It's 11/11. Woo!
Highly recommend reading it. Don't know where you'll find it. I remember spending so long looking for the first book in that series, and finally finding it at a book dispensary up in North Carolina.
Oh.
Did you ever go to a book dispensary? I don't know if any that exist.
I'm like, I don't know what you mean by dispensary. A book dispensary.
No, that was the name of the business. It was the book dispensary.
Oh.
It was a used bookstore.
I don't think so.
But that's all they sold was used books.
Maybe in my travels in North Carolina, perhaps.
Those places were so cool. Because it was just like books you'd never think of. You know?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to like a Second and Charles at some point.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
We went to one time, didn't we?
Me and you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Because you were looking at all the manga.
Yeah. Yeah, and I pointed out D and Angel. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
They have all but the first one here. What the fuck? Should have gotten it even. Well, I don't think I had the money at the point. But where we live currently is pretty much the city. It's like you got your choice of stores to go to. Hell, they're within 15-minute drive. There is 1, 2, 3 grocery stores, maybe 4 on a good traffic day that you could go to. And I'm talking like Piggly Wiggly, Walmart. There's a Target that's like 20 minutes away.
Is it Aldi?
Yeah. Got the gas station right up. There's like a gas station right up the road.
Did you know that T-Mobile across from work is closed?
The T-Mobile? No, I did not know that.
Yeah. So some customer told me today.
The one that's like by the Outback?
The one where we bought our phones.
Oh.
That's at least what a customer told me, because they left to go there to see what prices they had, and then I saw them back and I was like, oh, what happened? They said, did you know that T-Mobile's closed? I said, I did not know that.
Oh.
And this was middle of the day, you know, so
Right. Huh. Oh no.
you're like, anyway, can we have a iPhone 16 Pro Max? I was like, you can have an iPhone 16 Pro Max.
I think something happened to that Wild Wing Cafe that's running out too.
Oh, is it not open now?
I don't know. It was extremely empty on a Saturday at lunchtime.
Oh yeah, that'd be weird.
And I was like,
Yeah, that's probably one of their biggest times.
like no cars in the lot. Not even like this is maybe the employee that's working car.
That Chick-fil-A does enough business. Maybe everybody was over there.
That whole little restaurant area gets pretty busy. Like when I go around that way instead of like backtracking, I'm like, go real slow because you never know if someone's backing up and you got people crossing the street. Damn shopping centers.
Yeah. I was gonna let you process it. When I come out of there at night, though, if the wind's blowing the right way, that non-place smells so good.
Oh yeah.
You've probably been sitting out there and smelled it, waiting on me.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, all these restaurants smell good.
The wind's blowing south, it's like, fried chicken. It's blowing west, it's like, naan.
Whatever that they're cooking up.
I assume it's Indian food.
Well, you got the Indian place and the Korean place and the Mexican place right there.
That's true, yeah.
And I think a Thai place too. Then you had the American place with the Wild Wing. But they might have closed.
No more.
That Korean hot pot place was an interesting experience, and if I were to go again, I would choose to only like boil things instead of grill things. But it was just so expensive and then it was like I can't
make you
eat.
cook your own damn food.
Yeah, and then it's like it's noodles, so then it's like I got full kind of fast. Unless you just stock up on meats, because like, you know, you could do that if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta like throw the food in there once it's boiling or whatever.
That bullshit.
Or grill it yourself and flip it and stuff, and that was an interesting experience. I was just like, is this stuff cooked?
What's up?
What's up? Penis by penis. Okay.
Oh shit.
Micro penis.
Yeah, that shit should be cheaper. a normal
Yeah,
restaurant.
it was like $35
That's insane. You have to cook it
for
yourself.
one person.
That should be cheaper. For that, I could buy.
I mean, I get that it's all you can eat, but then it's like, and then like I had a drink and it was like in a can, and I didn't finish it off, but it was in a can, and they were like, you can't take it with you, and I was like, but I've paid for it. And they're like, you have to finish it here. I'm like, this is not even alcoholic.
Yeah. What the
It was, yeah, and they're like, no, you have to drink it here. And I was like, what the fuck?
And it's a good thing I wasn't with you, because I would have specifically taken it out just because they told me that.
I'm like, well, you know me.
They ain't got no power over stopping you to do that.
I know, but I'm a good girl. Oh, okay.
I'd be like, we would handle that so very differently. If they were to say, if I, you know, I've already paid for that, and they were to say,
Yeah.
you can't take that with you, I guarantee you I would say, go to hell.
It was this plum drink in a can, and I remember it being this weirdly salty, sweet flavor. And I was like, I can only do this in small sips. And I was like, this is interesting enough that I wanted to take it home with me. I was like, and they were like, no. Basically.
Micropenis gang, micropenis squad. Yeah.
Micropenis.
I didn't sleep all night today. It's the first time I've had this kind of thing where I can't sleep at all. Tried to fall asleep, fell asleep, woke up after 10 minutes. Damn. Well, that fucking sucks, dude. Take some melatonin. A lot of it. Knock yourself out. Get some edibles.
He only does the nicotine. Joko suggested I check to see if melatonin messes with me, and I was like, I don't have any trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
It's not. I have no trouble sleeping. I just either have trouble of sometimes being like, well, if I want 7 hours of sleep, I need to go to sleep now. But that time is like 10 o'clock or whatever.
Right.
9 o'clock, actually. It's like my problem is I want to hang out with you. But then there are other times that I do go to bed at like 8:30.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But it hasn't been a problem. I'll say, like, at work, I might be like, whatever. Not whatever, but like, I'm not tired, but boy, am I glad I'm not working that hard.
Right.
Sorry to basically brag that I have no trouble sleeping. Shaka.
You used to have trouble not sleeping.
Yeah. Falling asleep mid-sentence listening to you talk. You're not boring. I just could not stay awake to save my life, apparently. To save my marriage.
You didn't have the right brain chemicals. You just need a little little pill to help you along.
Dealing with people all day fucking drains me.
What, weed?
Weed. Change my number.
Oh, mine too.
Oh, it's the last of the. It's gonna be. Do you want me to go get more bud, or are you good? Or
Oh, do we need more?
this is the last of what was in the grinder.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna smoke some more.
All right, I'll go get some more. I must also use the restroom.
No.
So, yeah.
I told somebody today I was in the break room and I was taking my meds and I dropped my lacosamide. Who was in there with me watched it go ching, 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 you know, and I picked it up and said, oh, gotta take my little blue pill. And I took it and they went, why? And I said, I had about double over. I said, it's lacosamide. It's a anti-seizure. And they were like, oh. I was like, I was fucking with you.
My pill for my medicine is funnily enough blue too, and so when I take it, I'm like, oh, it's time to take my happy pill, and and then I'm like, little blue happy pill, and then I drink it with my coffee. Little blue, little brown happy.
I'm
drink.
gonna be honest, Shaka, that was weird.
Oh, what?
And yeah, let's.
That okay? What?
I'll be honest, I'm gonna ban you and unban you real quick. I don't know how else to get that off the screen.
The grinder is on your scooter in front of your.
Gotcha.
Thing.
I see it.
You don't know how to like delete it?
No, I can get it.
Oh, okay.
That was just the easiest way to do it on Twitch.
You might need to just go to sleep.
Yeah, that might be one of the weirder things somebody's. I don't even think I've ever said anything that weird.
I'm gonna go get the bathroom and
Tube fucking man? Are you kidding me? What's up, Tube? Ah, bro, it showed back up. Whatever. We'll leave it off there till enough's on there to get rid of it. Yeah, bro, just go to sleep. That was fucking gross, man. Ooh, my hand. Oh shit. You lost your pop filter. How the hell do you lose a pop filter? That should stay with your mic, bro. At least pop filters are cheap. Like really cheap. Yeah, sure. That was what I just ground. Did you want to do the other or this? Oh, sorry. Let's do the other. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yay, Ozzy. Why chat on deck? Oh, okay. Hey, let me unban you now. It's off the screen.
Oh, remember the thing that happened with whatever his name was?
Yeah. I was banning him long enough for it to get off the screen. Yeah. Oh, except I didn't get off the screen, did I?
No, it's not.
What'd you say? Oh, pines. Pines indeed. Quite piney. Not that letter. What?
Probably meant to type penis. I want to type right penis.
Gotcha. I didn't even. I never would have got that. I read Pines.
I mean, it does say pines.
Oh, I know. I mean, I read Pines and didn't go past that.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
he obviously meant to say Pines. I don't know what that means.
He meant to write penis.
Now, man, Shaka likes some penis.
He likes typing that word. I need to make sure that thing that I got isn't just a top. So then I have to find some bottoms to wear with it.
What thing?
The thing for brunch. The shirt that you picked out from Amazon out of the, like, all the little dresses I liked.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I was looking at it, I was like, I hope this isn't a top. I hope this is a dress.
What about pine? We planted 2 pine sprout under our window. Oh, shit, really? That
Under the window doesn't sound like the
Doesn't-
greatest idea.
sound like a good idea.
Like, maybe 10 feet from the window.
Way further than.
Way further than that, you think, actually? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a problem 20 years from now. But, yeah.
And 2 of them.
Those roots are going to fuck your foundation, dude. I wouldn't plant anything within 15 feet of the house. But trees, I mean.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're gonna have to keep the root, either let it fuck your foundation or cut the roots on that side, but then it'll fall to the other side. Or it'll be at least very weak. Fuck. Well, you weren't watching, were you?
No. I was bringing up Kick. It
Damn
was
it.
frozen on my phone. Sorry.
You're
Took
good.
that. Whatever it was.
I dropped the letter directly on my balls. That's why I went, oh.
I'm sorry. I laugh at your pain. Wait, no, don't hurt those. I like those. I don't like trees particularly close to houses. Oh, not simply for like foundation and window scritching or anything like that, but also just like innate fear of tree falling on house. That's like one of my like nightmares that could come true.
You remember how that tree looked over at my parents' house?
That thing was like really reaching over. Shit, part of that tree sitting in the damn living room. Ain't it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, there's firewood
Oh,
in the cart in there
okay.
that we would have taken from there, which was that tree.
Oh, that tree. That got chopped down.
Oh wait, no, there's no weed in this. Nope.
Did you want air?
No, I'm good. What'd you say?
Bazinga.
No. I will forever hold a grudge against that show for killing Community.
I'm sorry. The smart nerds. The smart awkward nerds went out over the dumb awkward nerds.
What?
Joel's character, I thought, was he's like smart and dumb at the same time.
Nah, the real reason is because Community was too niche. I mean,
Niche humor.
Yeah, I mean, they had like anime episodes. There was an episode where they got a foosball table in the like cafeteria, and like they were getting really good at it, and every time they'd have a foosball match, it would go anime. But it'd be like Jeff and Shirley playing, but they'd be like anime characters, like whoa. So my point is, you know, that's a little mainstream.
gotcha.
For a show to be mainstream,
I hate you.
people would much rather be like, he said Xbox. This is so funny.
Pass the damn butter. Which should I get? Xbox or PlayStation? Pass the damn butter, please. Or something like that. I think it's funny that my parents watch reruns of that show.
No, really.
I've gone over there to and been talking, and they're just sitting in the living room, and my stepdad will be watching that, and my mom will be partially watching that, and then partially watching her laptop. She's watching two shows at the same time, and I'm just like, holy fuck.
Jesus.
She might not be really listening to the TV because she's probably seen whatever's happened on it before. Because I know she's seen a lot of episodes of whatever it's called.
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah. I've seen a good portion of it. When it was first coming out, though, not the reruns.
Mm-hmm. You know the biggest comedic disappointment I've ever had?
What's that?
When I found out they were reviving
Mr. Show with Bob Odenkirk and can't remember the other guy's name. Wow, that sucked. The original Mr. Show was good lord, that was some peak comedy. It was so good. And then the new one was just it got on a political soapbox and didn't stop till the end of the new season. No wonder it only survived for one season. Or the comeback, at least. David Cross. That's his name.
Oh.
The original Mr. Show sometime. Jesus. We should watch the original Mr. Show sometime.
Okay. Let me just leave off part of the sentence. Is that what I do?
Sometimes. It'd be like, I thought the other part of the sentence.
You didn't hear me? To remember.
Mr. Show was so interesting because it was technically a plot, like it was one ish plot line through the show. Nothing, there was no intermission between each one, like no bumpers or this is our next skit or anything.
All right.
But it was divided into skits, but each one would lead into the next. It was really good.
Gotcha.
Also, holy shit. On July 4th of this year, America will blow up the moon.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do it on a full moon, so we make sure we get all of it.
Yeah. No, all the werewolves will go bye-bye.
Tragedy for you. Oh my god, that snort came across the thing perfectly.
Oh, no.
All your little... The noise filtered out, and just all of a sudden...
No.
I need to take a hit first.
When you moved
Oh,
it,
sorry.
moved it back and it ran over my toe a little bit.
I think you would have learned to stay out of the way by now.
My poor dead toe.
Well, actually in the feet. We only got 3 of them between us.
You would not do good in a 3-legged race. Or would you do great? No, you would not do good. You'd...
Well, I still got 2 legs. Hey,
Hey.
not really micro penis. Have you ever seen the interview where the reporter asked the swimmer about his 3rd leg? Oh my god. He about loses it. She's like porn or something. You can tell, you know. And she was, you know, like, you were so fast out there. Like you had a 3rd leg. Tell us about it. And he's like, yeah, we just been training hard for this event. Is there? You like, okay?
Yeah.
It looks kind of leggy.
Touch. Touch the. Yes, you play.
The look on his face.
Swam, honestly, your 3rd leg was just phenomenal. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Phenomenal. That guy was like, what?
They had some good media training to not bust out laughing at that. I would have.
He held it together nicely. I hear voices.
Whoa, that's cool. What's up, Arvon? I'm doing quite well. How about yourself? I came to warn you, be careful. I'm watching you. I'm down, bro. Arguably, that is why I'm on this website. so I appreciate it.
It's too late for everything.
Oh shit. For everything? Dude, it is only 11:53. How is
Little
it too
man.
late? I must stay up later than Oravon does.
It is a rather late night for us.
It's not too late for everything, though.
Not everything, but it's
You're like,
late
yeah,
for
it
us.
Sup, little man? How you doing?
Why is the chat backwards?
I have no idea. It's pretty impressive, though.
He said he's watching us.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, now it's not now. What? Oh, really?
What?
It still looks upside down to us.
No, he's pick chat. Specifically from Oravon is upside down. Lil Man's not.
Yeah. We don't know how our Arvon did his thing.
Yeah.
He came in hot like that. Coming in hot.
I'm good just watching YouTube on my TV and you on my phone. Well, thank you. I'm glad to be included. Got some water.
Do you need a refill of your drink?
I think I'm good. Oh, yeah, I do.
I need a refill of my drink. Give me your drink.
He's awesome. How are you, Clover? Still no camera for your faces. It's gonna be a cold day before we get a camera on her face. I'll tell you right now. You gonna have to wait on IRL streams. Or not IRL, but like out and about doing stuff. She's a lot more receptive of being on camera. So, whenever we get around to doing our shooting stream and stuff, oh, little man, by the way, countdown. I'm in need of a new one. Jesus Christ. The Clovinator is going to be headed back in a second. Help me another hit of drink. Well, how's your stump doing, Rez? It's doing all right. It's a little swollen, but it's not too bad. Hey, countdown. Oh my god. Thank you.
May I confess a tiny guilty pleasure?
Yeah. You want to point the camera up a little bit?
Huh?
You were confessing guilty pleasure. I said, never mind. Continue.
A little tiny sip of rice vinegar.
Ugh. Why is that?
Or apple cider vinegar.
Why is that bad?
I don't know. Bad for your teeth, I think.
I don't mind a little swig of vinegar. I just can't stand when you put some in water and then drink the water. That is. Oh my god, that makes me shiver. Oh wait, I was thinking about this all day. But Clover, why is your name Clover? Like the name Clover when they picked it?
Well, Clover is just the shortened version of Clover Fox Girl, which is my Twitch name based off of some tattoos that I have. I have a Clover tattoo, I have a fox tattoo, and I have a girl. A lady. It's Poison Ivy from Batman. On my thigh. So, Clover Fox Girl.
Cause she's gay as fuck.
Also, I happened to find a whole bunch of four-leaf clovers, or at least used to, back when a few years ago when I worked a certain area. So I had this knack for finding four-leaf clovers. I found... Did I tell you about finding a four-leaf clover at my grandma's place that one time? Oh, no. One of the times I went up there, was walking her driveway to get the mail. Clover.
Nice.
My grandmother was delighted.
I bet so.
Anyways, so yeah.
Yeah, she's really good at finding the four-leaf ones. The mutated ones.
I've actually got two clover tattoos. Think about it. Got the one on my arm and the one that's on my back.
No, yeah, true.
It's just inside of a sun.
Right. Oh, yeah, there is a clover in the middle of that, isn't there?
I like clovers.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Makes a good target.
Oh. You've said that whenever I'm like, can you rub my lower back? It always ends, and it always ends up being right in the middle of that tattoo. Like,
It
rub
is.
right there, yeah.
That tattoo, I literally use it to pinpoint where to rub you. That's how I hit the immediately spot. I'm just like, right here. You're like, yep. Well, if Clover is your Twitch name, then what's your real name?
I'm gonna dox myself.
Well, okay, fine. I won't dox you. Okay, no, I will. Who said that Clover's not her real name? Clover can be a Twitch and real name. I mean, think it much like mine.
You've got mail
My
sent
real
to
name
Nomical
is
Res.
Nomical Res. I have gotten mail sent to Nomical Res, yeah.
Nomical Res is real enough to receive mail. I'm glad to see Kick is working on Streamlabs.
Me too. Yeah, okay, a little bit.
I just posted, like, I literally just posted that.
It's moving pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit. It's never really. I did assume that. To be perfectly honest, I did assume that Lil Man was not your real name. I had a hunch.
Mwah.
What?
Mwah.
Nice.
Do you want to know my real name? I see that.
Yeah, why did you say that? Don't tell that.
No,
Oh, I thought you just said that out of nowhere.
no, I was like, why did I sing that?
Oh. Yes. We would love to know your real name, Lil Man 18.
Oh, here I was gonna say, don't dox yourself, man.
Never mind. We don't want to know. I bet it's Maurice. That's what I bet it is.
That's your guess,
Yeah.
Maurice.
He's the gangster of love.
Oh.
Hell yeah, that's what I said. Hell yeah. Nailed it. I'm gonna be honest, it's a sick ass name. It's actually kind of coincidental. That's the same as my first name if you only changed every letter. It's close. Khalil or Kyle? Why couldn't it have been Khalil? Kyle Leo instead of Khalil.
Did I ever tell you my name would have been maybe would have been either, can't remember if it was Madeline or Madeline.
Really?
I think it was Madeline though.
Oh shit.
I'm not Madeline, but that was the planned out name before I came to be. Apparently, things changed last second. True story.
Why? What changed?
I don't know.
They didn't.
My
wanna
mom
name
said
you
I
after a
didn't-
little French girl.
My mom said I didn't look like a Madeline.
The joke was good. I don't go fuck with
You
you.
don't look like a French girl. Yeah. Not. Not at all.
You don't know any bad hats.
Yep. We.
I don't think he was a bad hat. They were all like, why is he a bad hat? It's like, because he built a guillotine for chickens. I'm like, y'all gonna eat chicken? That's a great way to get him that way. You know?
You're like,
Somebody's
be
gotta do it.
realistic.
I kind of was. And this was when I was like 5, watching Madeline.
Now he doesn't have to like twist their necks.
Right. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, fuck, what was the dude's name?
No, I
can't
don't
think of it.
remember.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Felipe.
Huh?
Felipe.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking like Felipe is the only one who has ever actually prepared any animals for eating before. Like, what the hell, y'all?
Or Pierre.
Yes, that was it.
Oh, it was?
Yes,
Okay.
soon as you said that. Like, Pierre's a bad hat.
You a bad hat.
Man, that show had a lazy ass animation. Like 1 frame per 10 seconds.
I remember reading the books too.
Oh, really? I never
Yeah.
read the books. I didn't even know there were books.
There were books.
That's literally the only. I watched probably every episode, but that's the only thing I remember from it is the one where the kid built the guillotine, which is ironic. It was a French kid.
The
You think they'd be pretty firmly anti-guillotine?
Viva la revolution.
Down with the chickens. Oh, wait, there's no weed in that. But I'm not gonna back.
Happy Saturday.
Oh yeah, you don't have to go to work anymore, do you?
Yeah, luckily, yes, it's like, oh shit, they called people in to work Saturday, 10 hours on a Saturday. But luckily, our department was like, we're not working, ha ha ha.
Well, that's good. You know another show we need to watch?
Give me a hint.
Starts with an S. It's 3 words.
No.
Strangers with Candy.
I would have guessed that.
Really?
I'm like, what is that about? What is
Oh
that?
my god, that show.
Strangers with candy.
It's been so long. I don't remember exactly the plot, but basically some like 40-year-old woman for some reason has to go back to high school. And it's
Is it a series or a movie?
a series. It is not like a kid's show though. It has Stephen Colbert in it. That's what the clip of I can't say it on stream. 1 second. Yeah, a lot of it you would not be able to repeat on stream.
Oh.
Did you wanna call it soon?
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. I was about to slack it.
When you finish your bowl.
Look at that.
All right, little man, and anybody who may be lurking. That was a late ass stream. We got 2 hours of stream now. I will see y'all tomorrow. Possibly early, definitely later. But for right now, I will see y'all next time. Bye.